fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining today's live. It's nice to have you here. I've been tracking this market for a while, and this was a QM trade. You understand? This area was a QM. You can see the first area was rejected. Let me show you quickly. We had the first area where the market rejected here, but there's a second area, and that area is very crucial too. So this was the first area where the market rejected. Oh, Phoenix, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Let me check this one quickly. Okay, this is the other entry I was waiting on. So I took the initial trade here, but we have another entry up here. You can see. So this is another entry here. It's actually the main entry because this previous entry was inside the QM zone. So I wasn't really thinking much about it, but I took the trade anyways. I took this particular trade here, this one. But now price is coming back into that area. We can take another trade. You understand? I was expecting price to come up here on this random bar that we can go with the sellers, but no problem. You're welcome to the live trade session. To tonight's practice session. It's nice to have guys here. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for also liking the video. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you very much. Tonight I'm going to be taking some trades, and we're going to be explaining those trades. You understand? And we're also going to be addressing some beginners in the house, like, okay, how do you get started and all that. You understand? And very soon we will be taking some new intakes. We'll be having some new intakes for the Barter-Pro mentorship also. So we'll be doing all that announcement very soon also. So it's going to be a whole lot. You can see now this is a very big price channel. Price going up, down, then up, then down, then up, then down. So price is coming back down now with a very crazy momentum. This momentum is not very strong, but you see, we may not have the buyers coming immediately. You understand? To take this kind of trade now, you need a kind of confirmation because you're trading against the, you know what? Let's go with the buyers. Though this is a crazy momentum, and the tendency of the buyers to continue to the downside is there. You understand? But this momentum is not a very strong one. Nonetheless, the sellers may still come in. You understand? The reason why I took this trade, number one, is because of this. We have this common point of rejection. Price has been rejecting here. Key step, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. So we have this common point of rejection here, you can see. And also, price closed on this round number. And you know that anytime we have a round number like that, like price maybe jumping down or opening on a round number, you understand, it's going to be a very good reversal trade. So that's the reason why I took this trade. And all this area has been an area of rejection in the market anyways. Yeah, look at this area. Aside from the round number that you have there, this round number 0.62600. You understand? This area is also like a rejection area. You can see we have so many rejection here. You get the gist. But I'm going to try and lose this. I'm going to try and lose this balance because I indeed don't want to like be trading with this kind of huge amounts when it's just a practice session. I like to be like make it as realistic as possible. You understand? So let's lose this balance and we'll start with a reasonable amount. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Please go ahead and like the video. I really appreciate if you can click the like button. And if you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You understand? This binary options trading for whoever is asking. You understand? This binary options trading, and we are here to actually help each other gain the accurate knowledge that we need to be able to be profitable in the market, basically. So if you this is the first time, you understand, you can just say hi in the comment section. Okay, now that we've lost the balance, now let's start with a reasonable amount. It makes sense like that. So I'm going to be clearing this because I want us to mark everything together. You understand? So I want us to look at the market together, do all the markings and all that. We had a total breakout here. Look at this beautiful one. First touch low, second touch lower low. Price came breaking this level. We can go with the buyers. And we can go with the sellers, I mean. You can see this is a beautiful, this sell trade, this particular one was a very beautiful trade. You understand? It's a very, very beautiful trade. And this area is also an area of, what they call it? It's an area of interest in the market. Let me just mark a few things I'm seeing currently in the market. I'll show you. This is an internal supply here on S30. So it's an S30 supply. You can see. So we have an S30 supply here. Okay. So let me quickly go back. Now, for starters, the first thing we need to do is to quickly let's go through the setup for today. Now, the candles, the chart type is going to be candlesticks. You know, we're choosing candlesticks here, and we'll enable the timer for each candle. We'll disable this auto scroll thing. Then we'll come to this time frame area, and we'll choose M1. So we're trading time frame. It means that each of these candles is actually 1 minute. You understand? So that's how it is. I feel like going with the buyers here because of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we may have a red candle in the fifth candle, so we're not gonna do that basically. Then over here right now we have this is regular mode actually, but we're going with M1 in the flag mode. This is a flag mode here, so we'll choose M1. We'll make sure that make sure that the what they call it, the second hand is on 0. You understand? Always make sure it's on 0. It's very important. Then in the amount area here, we'll go with 12.5% of our balance, and that's it. That's basically all the setup that you need to do. Basically, it's nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining. Please go ahead and like the video. I really appreciate if you can like the video. Thank you very much. Azik, it's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Join trade group name. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Abi Diwal Ahmed, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. So we still have our QM entry up here. Hi Mojid, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Guys, please go ahead and like the video. I'll really appreciate if you can do that. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, cool. So let's look for a very good trade. You understand? I hope your trading session today was very good. Yes. Yes. Don't worry, it's gonna be awesome. It's good. It's good to write down your plans, you know. It's very, very good to write down your plans. Phil Stark, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. Sorry, Phil, I couldn't read your comments. Okay, we have this basic market structure pattern, but it's been broken right now. and we have a demand area down here that is responsible for these breakouts. We may have a decision point area here, inside either inside this demand area or right above it. So let's see. We'll mark this as a demand area. Then we'll go to lower time frame. I asked a lot of questions that yesterday night. Oh, yesterday night. Yes. For some reason the comment section just went kaput, and I don't understand. And I couldn't like restart the session again because we're already getting close. Oh, we have a QM here. Can you imagine? This is beautiful. You know what? I'm going to mark this entry up here. I'm going to mark this entry. If price comes into the entry, I'll take one trade here. Price came into the entry as I was talking about it. You understand? Now, the reason why I was able to take that trade with boldness was because we have a QM down here. You see, anytime price is coming from a QM, it's most likely it's a very strong one. If price comes back into this QM zone, we can still take a very good trade. You see, we have another one down here. So it's going to be a very good trade to take. You see. Yeah, you can still ask your question, Mujid, okay? But you could have also sent me a message on Telegram. Unless you want everybody to like benefit from your question, which is a good thing. You understand? I have another entry down here. Open-minded chef, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much. Guys, please go ahead and like the video. I really appreciate if you can do that. Anytime you like the video, YouTube recommends the video to the rest of our friends. You understand? So it's good for our friends also to benefit from this. Okay? So let's just go ahead and like the video. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Please go ahead and like the video right now. Okay, cool. All right, this is beautiful. I'll keep an eye on this market because we have some. We should just keep an eye on this market because we have some entries down here. Okay, let's check that previous one. Okay, when a market is not retracing from strong Marabozo, I couldn't read the rest. Just send me a dot. I'll finish reading it. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now, candle also gaps. Still use green candles instead of red. Good. Oh, it's nice to have you here. Someone just sent me a message. The thing there is, anytime the market is not responding. Hey, Adrian, thank you so much for joining. Anytime the market is not responding to support, to supply and demand, especially, don't trade. Just leave the market. Yes, leave the market. I'm telling you, don't fight the market. Don't try to take any trade. You understand? Most of the time, it doesn't end well, and I've seen it happen many times. Okay, the reason why I go ahead still to take a trade. Okay, it's even a resistance area. Fine. Yes, it happens. It doesn't really matter though. So immediately you realize that market is not responding to like basic market structure or is moving very weird. You see, there are some kind of movements in the market. You begin to wonder why is the market moving like this? And you see, when you begin to wonder like that, just pull back. You might have taken one trade. You see, that one trade is good. You understand? But the second trade you take after that, that one is on you now. You get the gist. So that's why I always tell people, don't stress yourself. See, the market will always reset after a while. Maybe after like 3 hours, 4 hours, the market will always come back to its senses. But until it gets to that point, Don't stress yourself. Don't take the trade, especially when you maybe in this kind of we have this kind of area now. We're expecting a red candle here after this morning star pattern. You have a gap up, but the buyers came in. You don't take the trade. You understand? You don't take the trade at all. You understand? Immediately that you lose that first trade, pull out of the market. Don't bother yourself. You understand? Taking because there are other markets that will come. It's everything's going to work like clockwork. You get the gist. It's very important that you just pull out of the market and don't worry yourself about it. You understand? Look at this now. We're expecting a red candle here. Fine. You understand? This was meant to happen, but you see, the sellers already started pulling back from this area, from up here. You understand? Now, I was expecting price to like maybe give us a little bit of margin of safety, then come back, but that did not happen. You don't take the trade like that. And in if you still like feel like you should take any trade, go with very small amounts and make sure you have like a lot of confirmation. You see what I'm talking about? You understand? This area would have been the best area to take the trade. Up here would have been the best area to take the trade. That's where the sellers started rejecting from. You get the gist. So this trade could have easily become a green candle. You get the gist. And you'll be wondering like, what's happening now? This and that. Yes. We'll take the trade right here. We have an entry up here. Hold on. Let me quickly take this trade before reading your comment. Come on. Didn't even get into the entry. I was waiting for price to come into the entry before taking the trade, but it pulled back from the round number. Yes, please. I saw a comment right now. I was trying to read it, but I needed to concentrate on this trade. You understand? Before taking the trade. So if you please go ahead and send me a dot so that I can read your message. Thank you very much. Now, if this is your first time watching this or you've been a regular here and you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Price should come to this entry. Come on. We have common point of rejection. Okay. You explain it really well, man. Keep up. Thank you very much. Play Funcast. It's nice to have you here. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, I missed that entry. No problem. Okay, I guess it's just gonna go up now. Above that round number. Oh, come on now. Pull back on that round number. No problem. Above this round number was where I should have entered the trade. But it's fine. I guess I'll still go ahead and take this trade. Okay, that's a good one. No, it's not pulling back. No problem. So, like I was saying, you see, sometimes the market just moves weird. And you see, it is your job to protect your account, like your balance. And trust me, now, anytime you have a stressful day, don't trade also. Now, I'll tell you why. If you've noticed that, most of these few days I've been trading like at midnight, you get the gist, and we've been having a lot of losing trades. See, your psychology is very, very important. Like the state of your mind is very, very important when you're trading. It's very, very important. Like it's one of the biggest assets. Hey, Akintu, Joy, Ifemi. I couldn't like read everything. But thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. You understand? Now, the biggest asset you have in the market is your mind. If your mind is not settled or you are tired, don't take a trade. You see, trading takes a lot of brain power. Like it stresses the brain a lot. Let me put it that way. You understand? And someone like me, I've been in situations where you have to task your brain a lot. You understand? And I'm telling you the truth, it's not funny. You understand? When you have to put your brain through so much stress, You understand? In a day, you are making like money decisions that are going to happen in split seconds. You get the gist. You should not trade when you are feeling sleepy or tired. Just sleep. You can wake up and take your trades later. Yes, that would help a lot. You get the gist. So those are the little things that go a long way to help a lot of traders. And you need to observe yourself too, that if you're under a particular kind of stress, yes guys, please double tap your screen. If you're using a phone, just double tap your screen to like the video. You understand? Because finding a very good trade in the market takes a considerable amount of time, patience, and brain power. You understand? So if you are going to put your brain through all that task, you understand, it better be in the best shape it can be for that moment. You understand? And really, really, you don't need to trade for a very long time, because putting the brain under that kind of stress for a very long time is still not good for your psychology. It's not good for your psychology at all. So you have to just check up on yourself, make sure that you are all right. You know, if you've had a bad day, don't bother yourself trading. Go sleep it off, walk it off, do whatever you need to do, but don't come back to the trade. Now, you can stay in your demo account and practice, even with all that stress. You see, sometimes it's good to like practice with the stress too. Like, you understand, just don't take a trade. Like, just don't take a trade on your real account, and don't feel tempted to want to take a trade on your real account because your demo account is going well. No, don't do that. If you've made up your mind not to take a trade, don't take it. You understand? Just practice and leave. It's okay to just do that and you'll be fine. So now look at this strategy now. This is called point of decision strategy. Price have rejected off of this level. This is support level, you can see. And price has rejected off of this support multiple times. But eventually they broke to the downside with an ABC, you can see. If price comes back into this area, we're expecting the sellers to come in. Immediately they enter into that entry. You get the gist. So let's just wait for price to come. This gray area, you see this intersection here is our best option to take a trade with the sellers. Immediately price enters there, we're going with sellers. You understand? So we don't have an opportunity here. Let me just leave it. You see this trend line is a very, very good trend line, and we have a week on week right here. So we'll mark this area. If price comes back into that trend line and crosses this week on week, this demand inside this week on week, we'll take the trade. Let me mark it. My mind, I feel like going back to that chart because you know what? Let me go back to M1. I feel like going back to that chart before we lose that trade. Oh, where is it? Okay. My mind just keeps telling me that we need to come back here so that we can take a good trade. Now you can see why I always say that gaps alone are not strategies. Some people say, but we have gap up. Yes, you have gap up, but were you planning to go with the sellers before? No. Then don't take the trade. It's as simple as that. Because when you have a gap up doesn't mean anything without context. You understand? If you were planning to go with the sellers before and you have a gap up, yes, you can now take that trade. That's the confirmation. You understand? But if you don't have it, like we're planning to go with the sellers now, if the next candle opens with a gap up and comes into this entry, we'll surely take the trade. Why? Because that is where we expect. That's what we expect the sellers, you understand, to come in. I'm going to take a trade. Immediately price comes into this first entry. If it enters this intersection area, I'm going to go in with 2 trades also. So we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe fifth candle, but we have a gap down. We cannot go with the sellers. We cannot. You understand? We cannot do that. We just have to wait. Now we have a gap up. You see what I'm talking about now? If price now comes into the entry, we can begin to take our trades. Come on now, give us the entry before going. Yes, we'll take one here. If it goes into that intersection area, I'll take a double trade here. So this is a momentum, and I'm aware of it that it may just keep going and not pull back. But because of that gap down now, it's giving us a very good confirmation that sellers may come in. So let's just wait for that. Okay. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful trade. So now let me explain this trade quickly for anybody who was wondering what just happened. So over here now, you see we have this area of support in the market, and price broke this area to the downside, you can see. But now price is trying to recover. They're trying to retest this level again, this zone. So we've identified this area as a decision point for this breakout. You can see that's why we went into the lower time frame to find the entry. But now immediately price comes back into the entry, we take this trade. I was waiting for another one here, but now I'm not going to wait again. So we'll just move on. We still have a supply area here. Let me mark the supply area for you. You see, we still have a supply here. You see, supply area is where you have the sellers in the market. Look at this. This is beautiful. Guys, please go ahead and like the video. You understand? I really appreciate if you can just give the video a like. Thank you so much for doing that. Is the comment section still working? We will need to restart the session. So somebody should help me test the comment section to see if it's working. I can't see anything yet, and it's too early for us to be having issues right now. Okay, fine. The comment section is still working. That's good. It's still working. Thank you so much for joining. Now, if you're stuck, if anybody, thank you very much. If anybody has a question, you understand, you can go ahead and put your questions forward. Yes, DMZ, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay, let's check the rest of the market. There's no opportunity here. I should remove this so that it doesn't waste our time. You see, we have another area, point of decision here. We need to take this. If price comes down here, we'll take it to the upside. Let's just check quickly. I'm just learning, so I'm trying to take any good info. Okay, Phil Stack, you know what? Let me quickly address you and the rest of the beginners in the house. So if you're a beginner here, please go ahead and send me a hi in the comment section. I want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Don't mind my voice. I'm a little bit tired, but you understand. I made it a point of duty to be here with you guys, regardless of how tired I am. You understand? So no worries. It's nice to really have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining. Brown, thank you for joining. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. Now, Elasto, yes, I remember you, Elasto. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. The first thing we need to do, guys, if you're a beginner here and you want to learn how to binary options trading, the first thing you need to do is to subscribe to this channel right now. This is where you get all the information. You understand? When I was when I was starting, I didn't see information on the internet. I wish I could find lectures like this on the internet that would teach us, how to really go about it, but no, we didn't get any, you know, there was no information. But you guys are here right now. I'm glad you're here because it's because of you, actually. I'm here. So thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. So, the next thing you need to do right now, if you don't have an account, you need to go ahead and click the registration link in the description below. Just click the registration link and it will take you to this platform where you'll be able to register with your email and verify your account basically. Now, once you are done with that, once you are done with all that, the next thing you need to do is to come back to this channel. Subteria, it's nice to have you here. My brother from South Africa, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. So the next thing you need to do is to come back to this channel and come and watch the playlist called Binary Options Trading. Yes, it's called Binary Options Trading. It's very, very important. Binary options trading for beginners. You understand? Binary options for beginners is very, very important that you watch that you watch that um playlist. It's very, very important that you watch it. You understand? Thank you, Subterra. It's nice to have you here. I love those emojis. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I wanted to go with the buyers. I was a little bit distracted by Subteria's comments. Well, no problem. It's fine. We'll find another one. Yes, guys, we have Gem World in the house. Yes, let's specially welcome Gem World into the live session. Hope you're feeling great today, Gem World. It's nice to have you here. Now, somebody may be wondering who Gem World is. Gem World is one of the OGs of the channel, and she's been supporting the channel for a very long time. So thank you so much, Gem World. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. So if you want to be an OG like Gem World, all you need to do is to support the channel. You understand? You can support the channel with the super chat, the super thanks, and the super stickers. It's very important that you do that. Yes. Please, guys, go ahead and like the video. I really appreciate. You understand? Liking the video enables the video to be able to be recommended to the rest of our friends all over the world. So if you really want to help the rest of our friends, go ahead and like the video. Thank you very much. It's not just because of me. You understand? Yes, you are doing it for me, but it's not just because of me. It's also because of our friends all over the world. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hope you're feeling great today. I may not be able to stay in the I may not be able to stay in the live session for too long today. I'm feeling very sleepy, but I would hold on as long as I can. You understand? To find a very good trade and take it. Oh, this is a very beautiful one. This is a very beautiful one. You know, sometimes there's so much sacrifice you have to make, and most of the time, a lot of people don't even realize it. And it's fine though, because it's a sacrifice that one I've decided to make, regardless of either people recognize it or not. We have the double bottom here, and double bottom is in favor of the buyers. You know what? I'll still take this trade because I want to take this trade. You know, so immediately price comes into this area, we're taking the trade. Yes, we have Gemword in the house. So now, to all the beginners, as I was saying, there's a playlist you need to watch. Go ahead and go to the playlist section of this video and watch the playlist section called Binary Option for Beginners. Now, I have another playlist for the seasoned traders in the house. I have another playlist section for all the beginners in the house. Oh my god. I was expecting that pullback, that last second pullback, but it did not happen. I'm expecting the red candle here. Let's see if we're already in a supply area, another supply area, apart from the previous supply area. So we should have enough sellers to push the price down. That's why I'm adding multiple trade. Though we are trading against the double bottom, and we shouldn't trade against the double bottom. So let's just see how it goes. But I'm expecting that this what they call it, this exhaustion candle should be able to give us a very good save. If that doesn't happen, I'm going to go in again above this common point of rejection, this round number. So I'll take another trade above this round number. If price comes there, okay, no, the momentum is too strong. They just keeps pushing to the upside, and they are not going to back down. But eventually, they are going to retrace at some point. You understand? But this is a very strong momentum. It's crazy. You understand? Normally, I normally wouldn't trade against a double bottom like this, especially with the one that has a crazy momentum. It's just breaking all the levels, and you understand. I know it should retrace right about this area. You understand. We just broke out of a supply area, so the sellers should come in, at least give us that retracement candle. But I'm done with this momentum right now. I'm not going against it again. Now, the only thing that will make me go against it, if price comes back to this area that we marked, yes, I can use the opportunity to go back into the market, and go with the buyers, but I won't do that again. That was a very crazy like push to the upside from the buyers, but no problem. So it's one of those things I used to say back then that if you're feeling tired, you shouldn't trade. Now, you see, you may be wondering that how does that affect, how does you being tired actually affect you in the market? Now, the brain can only see, the human brain can only take so much. I can tell you for a fact, because you see, the work of the brain is to be efficient. Now, the brain itself is not very efficient, according to some scientists. You get the gist. But the work of the brain is to protect you as much as it can with the little resources it can use. You understand? Because if the brain was really meant to go full throttle on you, you understand, you would really be very insane. You get the gist. So instead of doing that, the best thing you can do when you feel stressed, just don't trade. It's as simple as that. Edwin, it's nice to have you here. Azik, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. You get the gist. Okay, now I can take this trade now because we have a week on week. Okay, you see, we have an entry inside this week on week. This was the decision point that gave us a losing trade right the other time. So we have an entry point down inside here. We can take the trade. Yes, Edwin, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. You know what? Let's look for a very good trade. We don't necessarily have to be in the market. We have another double bottom here. I'm expecting that push to the upside, but no worries. Okay, I'm not taking this trade. Okay, I'm going to mark this as a basic market structure pattern. So we'll connect the buyer's entry. Then we'll connect the seller's entry to an average of all the seller's entries. But we would leave out this fake out. You understand? So you can see now, price is more likely to like go up. But the right now, as it is right now, the sentiment of the market is with the sellers. So if I have a gap up here, I'm more likely to go with the sellers. So let's see if we can take the trade. I'll wait for price. Okay, we have a gap up. If price comes up again, I'm taking more trades above this. No, now. I wasn't expecting that push. Come on. I was expecting a red candle here because the sentiment of the markets is with the buyers, is with the sellers. I mean, we have up, down, then up, then down, then up, then down. So we're going up, come down. I'm expecting the sellers to come. Okay, the sellers are coming in. I was actually expecting a red candle. Sincerely, I was expecting a red candle because of this pattern. Okay, no problem. Wow. Okay. We have another gap up in favor of the sellers. I'm actually still expecting the sellers to come in because indeed the sentiment of the market is with the sellers. I don't know where these buyers came from, but no problem. We'll keep an eye on these markets. Let me quickly check something. Oh, network. Come on now. Come on. What's wrong with this network? Oh my God. Uh, okay. Can anybody still hear me? Oh, okay. The network is back. I hope it didn't affect. Okay, that's good. That's good. I hope this did not affect. Okay, because I was wondering what was happening with the network. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Okay, that's good. Let me quickly check. Oh, wow, that's good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate Makinde. Thank you very much. Okay, let me check this. Okay, that's good. Look at this huge gap down. Somebody will probably think the buyers will come in, but no, the buyers just denied. Oh my God. But no worries. Let's look for another trade. I'm yet to find one very epic trade. But no problem. We'll find one. Okay, this was that trade we took the other time. Yes, Ganzi Hina. Oh, sorry, I couldn't pronounce the name. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for joining. I'm really very sorry for butchering that name. Yes, guys, please go ahead and like the video. I really appreciate if you can like the video. Thank you so much for joining. King Dubs, it's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, let's search for a very good. Oh my God, this we missed this trade. Come on, this is a beautiful trade. How did we miss it? Oh my God, this was a beautiful trade. I'll explain this trade for you guys to let you know how beautiful this trade is. Okay, I've seen an opportunity here. I'll take advantage of this opportunity. I'm 70% sure that this entry will retrace back to the downside. So, thank you very much, Ganzi. It's nice to have you here. Okay. Oh, come on. I took the trade right. Oh, I took the trade right, and the market just jumped down. Oh, come on. Okay, let me explain that trade I was talking about. This is it. You see, it has become one of my favorite strategies of lately. Of late, you understand? I'm still expecting this pullback here. See, we have this first touch high, second touch high. Price comes back into that level, breaking the level to the downside. We go with the buyers. We have a gap down in favor of the buyers too. This trade is amazing. This trade is amazing. What makes the market jump up and down? Sincerely, I don't know. I wish I knew, but I believe it's probably because of certain kind of orders, you understand, that were not fulfilled at certain times. You know, like if you understand how an order book works, you will really understand why certain jumps happen. No, you can see this kind of jump now, this gap up that happened now. I'm still gonna go with the sellers here because of this gap up. You understand? I'm expecting the sellers to come down into the market. Now, there are some times when there are some very big orders that come into the market. Yeah, I will just explain it in layman terms. You get the gist. Hey, King Dubs, thank you so much for joining. Yes. So now I'll explain it in the most primitive way I can. Now, sometimes some big orders enter the market, and those big orders, not all of them are being fulfilled. You understand? But for example, if maybe in 1 minute, all those orders are not being fulfilled immediately, you get the gist. Then it happens that when the chart goes into the next timeline, we still have gap up to fill. I think it's okay, it's a fair value gap. Yes, it might be a fair value gap. You understand? Especially we have another block here. We have another block here. This is a very big other block, so that might. This is what I want to move. This one. This area is another block, so but no problem. So sometimes when you have certain kind of orders in the market and it's not being fulfilled within that period, now if you're going to carry that over to the next period, you understand, there may not be enough buyers or sellers to take those trades. What happens is that the next available seller or buyer, or we have two types of buyers and sellers. We have passive and active buyers, you understand. So the next available active buyer or seller, you understand, picks up that order, and fulfills that previous candle's order. That's what causes the gap sometimes. In the I don't know if you can understand, but it's just a I'm downsizing it right now. I'm over simplifying it. Let me put it that way. But it's one of those reasons why you have gaps in the market. You understand? And sometimes the gaps will be huge. Sometimes gaps will just be tiny. You get the gist. But all those gap ups and downs, you understand? They are kind of imbalances that helps the market to move the way it should move normally. So gaps are very necessary in the market too. You get the gist. Now, when it comes to binary options trading, and you're thinking of gaps, gap ups are in favor of the sellers, gap down are in favor of the buyers. It's as simple as that, basically. Okay, let me try and look for a very good one more trade. You understand? I've not really found that trade would have been a very good trade for us. This one, this thought breakout that we missed would have been an amazing trade, but no problem. It happens like that sometimes when you just cannot take or cannot find a very good trade fast enough. Let me check this trend line quickly. I'm clearing all this. Let's check this trend line quickly. And this is another kind of thought touch on a trend line. First touch low, second touch lower low. Price comes back to that trend line. You take a trade. You have a supply area here. You can combine it with the supply. You see, you can combine it with supply. Price enters here. You take a trade, or you wait for the next candle. You go with the sellers. Beautiful trade. But we missed this trade also. This is a beautiful trade. It's a very beautiful one. You can see. Now we have a QM down here. But in a way, I don't trust this QM. But let's see if we can have some confirmation that will help us take the trade. You understand? Let's remove this. Here we go. So over here, let me see. So over here, let's check M3 to see if we have an engulf. If we have an engulf, then that'll be our first confirmation, the higher time frame confirmation. Oh, the network. Okay, fine. It's back. Okay. Let's go back to M3. Let's look for a very good. This entry seems very tempting because it's a doji. Let me mark it. Though I shouldn't trade this entry, but knowing that dojis are okay, it's not a fresh entry, so I'm not gonna take it. It's not a fresh entry. Now we have a fresh entry inside of it, but we shouldn't still take this trade because the entry we are looking for is under the QM shoulder. Now we can take this overlapping level area as an entry. That's a beautiful one. We can take that overlapping level. This one. Yes. It's a beautiful one. Okay. And we have a demand area down here. So that demand area is going to be a good one because it's a very strong demand area. So I'll mark this as a demand. We'll wait for our entry. Oh, it's blurry. Oh my god. You know what? I know it's a network, so let's just give it some minutes. It will clear very soon. So you'll be able to see all the markings. My apologies for that. Yeah, it's a network, I know. There was a time actually I couldn't even come online. Like I wanted to go live, but it's still getting better a little bit. There are sometimes YouTube would just tell me that sorry, we can't go live with this network. So this is an improvement, but we're still gonna get better eventually over time. You understand? You guys should go ahead and support the channel. See, guys, the channel needs your support. You understand? If you can do that, trust me, it's going to be amazing. You understand? I'm planning to get a very very good internet. This Elon Musk internet, Starlink. You understand? It's going to be very very good for us, especially especially because we go live, we do a lot of live stuff. It's going to be. We need consistent internet that doesn't fluctuate and goes back and forth like. I don't know what, like a ping pong ball. You get the gist. So we need something that is is more reliable. Let me put it that way. So, and I'm planning to get it. Now, not just that, I'm trying to get some very nice equipment. You understand? I'm trying to get a a very good iPad so that we can switch from vertical to horizontal live. You understand? We'll be able to see more of the market better. You understand? Like that. Or and if I don't get an iPad, I'm planning on getting a tab. This tab S10 Ultra is a very good device that we can use. Yeah, so with that we can switch to desktop mode and run everything on a very big canvas. You understand? So it's really going to help because then we have an S Pen, you understand, that we can use to do a lot of illustrations. So there's a whole lot of things, that we can actually do to improve the viewer your viewing experience. Let me put it that way. Yeah, so go ahead and support the channel. You can make use of the super chats, the super thanks, and the super stickers. You can also consider being one of the Barter-Pro YouTube members. I'm very big on the Barter-Pro YouTube membership. It's very, very nice. You understand? So you can, if you feel like you can make a donation, or better still, you can just decide to just join the YouTube membership for Barter-Pro channel. So thank you so much for doing that. Now there's some people I want to address quickly. If you would like me to, if you are a new student here and you would prefer to be oh, I should have gone with the sellers here. We have a red green pattern. The sellers can come in here. You understand? If it gives us the entry, I'm taking the trade. Oh, it's clear now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. So I'm going with the sellers now. I'm expecting a red candle to happen. We have red. I'm expecting a red here. You know, candle. Now we just broke a strong supply area, and we are also in another supply area up here. So I'm expecting the sellers not to disappoint. They just give us a red candle. You understand? So that's one major thing I'm expecting to happen. Let's see. And I was gonna say they should not jump in in the last. Come on, as if I knew. Yes, Alim Triv, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Now, if you would like to be, if you'd like me to teach you one-on-one, join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, the Barter-Pro mentorship is where I teach my students one-on-one in the markets. You understand? I take them through the trading journey. You understand? I teach them all the strategies, all the concepts that they need to know to be profitable in the market, basically. You understand? So if you are that person, you don't really have time to like watch a bunch of videos, but you want to learn very fast, join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, the link to join the Barter-Pro mentorship is in the description below. Yes, just click the Telegram channel link in the description below and message on Telegram. It's as simple as that, basically. Just send me a message on Telegram. How can I join? Oh, if you're 16, you will need permission from your parents. I don't know which country you are in, but I think generally the age of consent is 18 years. So you will need a permission from your parents, to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. I'm not going to take any minor in, you understand, unless you have one of the an adult. Could be an uncle, a guardian, a parent. It doesn't matter, as long as the person is an adult responsible for you. Yes, I would, based on that person's permission, take you in. You understand? So thank you so much for doing that. My time is fast spent now. I just have very few minutes. Let me see if we can still take maybe one trade. You understand? Oh, this would have been a very good one, but we have a gap up. You know what? Should I take this trade? But we have a gap up. No, I shouldn't take this trade. We have a bearish momentum to the downside, and we have a gap up. We should not go against it. Though I was thinking of going with buyers, but no, we can't do that. We have another double bottom here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth candle. If this is the fifth candle, so you see, when you have market moving like this, eventually we'll have a very strong bullish candle to the upside. Change everything. It happens like that a lot. I've seen when market moves little by little like this, all of a sudden, oh, this 69%. No, I'm not going to take this trade. No, this is not forex. This is binary options trading. Yes, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much for joining. Now, if you have not subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You understand? I'm going with buyers here. I'm expecting a pull back to the upside. I'll tell you why. Because we have a demand area down here. Oh, thank you so much. No, no problem. I'll still answer your question regardless. So this binary options trading, and I'm basically just teaching the strategies and concepts that would enable you to be a profitable trader in the market. Now, one thing, if you're a beginner here, I would have loved us to start again, but I don't think I'll be able to start again now. I'm about closing, but let me quickly give you the information you need. Now, if you're a beginner here and you don't have an account yet, click the registration link in the description to join to register your with your email and verify your accounts. Now, once you are done with that, come back to this channel. I have a playlist section in this channel. In that playlist section, you'll find binary option for beginners. It's a beginners playlist. You understand? Go ahead and watch it. It's very, very important that you watch it. You understand? Yes. It is very, very important that you watch that beginners playlist because when you watch it, you will understand the basic concepts, the foundational information, the foundational knowledge you need. That's where you get it. Now, once you are done with that, watch the next playlist called live trade sessions. That's where I have my personal trading sessions. You get the gist. So go ahead and watch those. It's very, very important. Oh, it's very blurry. I'm so sorry. It's a network. You understand? Now, if you like to learn very fast and you want me to take you one on one, now all you need to do is to click the Telegram channel link in the description and send me a message on Telegram. I want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. That's all you need to do, and I will give you all the information you need to learn. Oh, it's better now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So I'll give you all the information you need to learn. You understand? So thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. Sorry for the bad network and the blurry thing. You understand? I'm signing out of um the live right now. We'll see you tomorrow by God's grace. The same time, I'm going to announce it on the Telegram channel. You understand? So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. You understand? I would have loved to hang out with you guys a lot longer, but I'm feeling very sleepy. I just wanted to be here with you guys. You understand? Thank you so much. I really, if you are yet to subscribe, go ahead and click the subscribe button right now, and give this video a like before you actually leave. So let me just give you like 1 minute to like this video and subscribe. So go ahead and do that right away. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right, that's very good. Thank you very much. All right.